English Mastery. Obligation with passive voice modal verbs. Hello, English language learners. Today, we're going to delve into an exciting part of English grammar, modal verbs in passive voice. Specifically, we'll look at how these verbs are used to express obligation in a passive context. By the end of this video, you'll have a firm grasp of these modal verb functions and be able to use them more accurately and effectively in your English speaking and writing. Before diving into obligation, let's review modal verbs and the passive voice briefly. Modal verbs are helper verbs that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. Examples include can, could, may, might, should, must, and would. Passive voice, on the other hand, is a sentence structure where the subject receives the action, rather than performing it. For instance, the cat was fed by me is a passive sentence, whereas I fed the cat is an active sentence. Now, when we want to express obligation, we often use modal verbs like must, have to, and should. For example, you must do your homework. We have to finish this project. They should clean their room. These sentences express obligation actively. But what if we want to use passive voice? With passive voice, the obligation feels more like a general rule than a specific person's duty. We use be, followed by the past participle of the main verb, along with the modal verb. For example, the homework must be done. This project has to be finished. Their room should be cleaned. In all these sentences, the actions, doing the homework, finishing the project, cleaning the room, are emphasized more than the people who are obligated to do them. Now, let's practice. Here are some sentences in active voice. 1. The gardener must water the plants. 2. The students should read the book. 3. The dog must be fed by Tom. Now, let's change these sentences to passive voice. 1. The plants must be watered. 2. The book should be read. 3. The dog must be fed. Notice how the focus shifts from who is doing the action to the action itself. Well done! You've successfully learned how to express obligation using modal verbs in passive voice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try to incorporate these structures in your everyday English usage. I hope you found this lesson helpful, and as always, keep practicing and enjoy your English learning journey.